Hey, my name is Chris, and I am not a nutrition expert. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a tennis expert, but those are things that I care about. I care about mobility, exercise, eating healthy, making good choices. And that's why I started posting videos, talking about the things that matter to me. Everything that is good in the world started with an idea. And then someone took that idea and ran with it. And so this is about ideas, and I'm not exactly sure where I want this channel to go yet, but I can tell you that in my own life, I can use it to document the journey because I've seen, I felt more confident about my food choices and my exercise habits recently, and it just leaves you feeling better on a consistent basis. The more active you are, the more you want to put good food in your body, and then you end up sleeping pretty well. You get good sleep, you're productive the next day. It creates a ripple effect, and it just it grows like compound interest. It's like investing in your future self, and sometimes you don't see those benefits. And I talked about this in a previous video. Like, it may not show up right away, but you keep showing up and you be consistent, and pretty soon that consistency just turns into a lifestyle. But I wanted to talk about eating habits. And I know that, like, a long time ago, I used to get frozen pizzas and the Stouffer's lasagna from the grocery store, which is really good, by the way. Meat lovers, the 5-cheese lasagna. I would get a whole box of Kraft macaroni and cheese and eat the whole box, and that was my dinner. And I don't know when it was, maybe just at some point I realized I don't feel good. I have to make a change. I have to change. As much as I like Chinese food, Mexican, barbecue, I can still eat this. I just pick and choose, just be more selective. How can I slowly make some changes to my eating habits? So, for example, instead of getting that frozen pizza, instead of getting the Stouffer's lasagna, the frozen lasagna, you might try pasta with Alfredo sauce. And then later, instead of regular pasta, you get whole grain pasta with marinara sauce, because marinara has less fat than the Alfredo. If you're looking to cut back on alcohol, that's a lot of extra calories throughout the week. Maybe on one weekend or one night, you have 2 drinks instead of 3. Or you try the non-alcoholic beer. Athletic Brewing Company, that comes to mind. There are certain ways to start to make healthier choices without completely cutting everything out and being like, no alcohol, no dessert, no pasta, no carbs. Like, I don't know if it has to be that way. For some, it might. That approach doesn't work for me. I definitely enjoy things in moderation, and I'm all about balance and trying to find what works for the individual. What works for you may not work for somebody else, and that is totally fine, because you are you, nobody else. So those are my thoughts on some ways to make a subtle change and see what can happen with your nutrition habits. And remember, It's not easy, but you have to start somewhere. Have a fantastic day.